Today we're shooting an ad for a Home Planet backpack, and we are going to be putting the Shogun Ultra to the test in this product spotlight. If you're shooting video professionally, one of the first accessories you should consider buying is going to be a monitor, and there are loads of different options out there. Some are huge, some are small, and some are just like this guy, a 7-inch, which is probably the perfect size for a camera package like a Sony FX6.
That's what she said. Don't you dare.
The reasons that you might want to use a monitor are pretty obvious: to nail composition, focus, and exposure. But having something like a Shogun Ultra 7-inch isn't just having a bigger screen, it's also having a brighter screen. This thing will give you 2000 nits, which in an outdoor environment is absolutely perfect. But it's also full of handy tools like EL Zone, ARRI false color, zebras, LUT support, an onion skin for nailing,
match cuts,
and anamorphic D-squeeze, which we'll be utilizing today. On something like this, you'll also get plenty of different safe zones and markers if you're shooting 16:9 and 9:16 at the same time, which is becoming, unfortunately, more and more common. If we're being real, loads of different monitors can do all that. But what sets something like the Shogun Ultra aside is not only is it a monitor, but it's also a recorder and a camera to cloud utility. You might be thinking, I've got memory cards, why do I possibly need a recorder? Well, for one, card failure. This gives you a second backup file via SSD. But even if you don't need a second or third backup file, if you've got 2 slots in your camera, it also allows you to change the file format that you're recording in. Lots of different cameras are limited to H.264 MP4 files, or like the FX6, you're gonna have MXF files. Using something like a Shogun Ultra opens up a world of different formats. You can record in the space-saving H.265, ProRes, or even ProRes RAW with certain cameras, as well as some other files too. Not only that, but famously when the Sony FX6 came out, it came out with no audio input on the body. So there is no way to record audio internally onto a file without having this top handle on board. So if you're like me and prefer to use other top handles, having something like a Shogun Ultra means you can record audio internally via the mic input, which means you can have a video file that has audio baked into it, which means you don't need to hire a sound person and timecode devices. So that's a bit of a win too. More intricate workflows, this can keep multiple devices synced via air glue. Basically, it's a wireless timecode to keep compatible devices nice and synced. But the Shogun Ultra 7 can also be your live streaming device. And something else which is really handy in this instant content world we face, this can do camera to cloud. Imagine this, you're sitting courtside at the NBA Finals, shooting everything to one of these devices, and it's been sent to the cloud to your editor, who's mashing out an edit before the game's even finished. You may not need features like that today, but if there's something I've learned along my journey, it's just because you don't need those workflows today doesn't mean you won't need them tomorrow. And having a device that allows me to do all that in one will save me time and money down the track having to buy other devices to allow me to execute what I need to do. If you're on the fence about buying a monitor and you're getting paid to shoot regularly and the budget's there to afford one of these monitors, the real question you should be asking is, what size? While you can use any size monitor on any camera, I think a 7-inch leans itself to like an FX6 sort of package. You could use it on a mirrorless, but for me, it's the perfect size for something like the FX6. While you could put it on a mirrorless, I do think a 5-inch probably leans a little bit better to the hybrid style of body. This is a solid piece of kit, and it's fairly priced considering the large array of tools, recording capabilities, and wireless functionality that it gives you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go listen to Distracted by the Mona Lisa by the Callous Cowboys. Yes, I said that right. Bye.
Yeah, back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed.